Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're unpacking a story that is just truly unbelievable. It's the transition of RyanWedding, a former Canadian Olympic snowboarder.
A winter sports darling.
Exactly. From that to landing on the FBI's 10 most wanted list as this notorious drug kingpin they call El Jefe.
It's an arc that, it feels like something out of a movie. Wedding was basically born into Canadian skiing royalty. His family ran the Mount Baldy ski area up in Thunder Day.
So he was prodigy from the start.
A total prodigy. Made the national team at 15. He had this intense, singular focus, and it was all aimed squarely at the Olympics.
And that dream, it sort of came to a crashing halt in 2002, Salt Lake City.
Right. The Winter Olympics, he competed in the giant slalom and placed 24th. For him, that was a catastrophic failure.
And the sources really pinpoint this as the turning point. It's like he learned that day that, just pure dedication. It wasn't enough to get the win or the status he really craved.
So he went looking for adventure, glory, and status, as they put it, somewhere else. And what's fascinating is the psychological switch.
How do you mean?
Well, if you can't get that absolute glory through clean competition, you seek absolute power through crime. After the Olympics, he drops out of university and he completely transforms himself.
Physically, you mean?
Yeah, physically. He goes from that lean alpine racer build to this bulky, intimidating physique. He starts working as a bouncer, basically adopting the look of the world he was about to enter.
And his first move into crime wasn't small, was it?
Not at all. He jumped straight into the high stakes. He set up this massive cannabis grow-op in British Columbia. We're talking 6,800 plants.
The one called 18 Carat Farms.
That's the one, valued at about $10 million. The police raided it, but they couldn't make the charges stick. But by then, it was too late. He'd already networked his way into some very dangerous circles.
And that led him to cocaine.
Very quickly. By 2008, he's trying to arrange a 24-kilo shipment through San Diego. The DEA was all over it. They even codenamed the investigation Operation Giant Slalom.
You can't make that up.
You really can't. And the details are just surreal. The sources talk about him picking up huge amounts of cash from a little Persian rug store.
And that store was the key, right?
Exactly. It was a front for a hawala brokerage. For anyone who doesn't know, that's an informal, trust-based money system. It's completely outside of the banks, perfect for moving illicit cash across borders without a trace.
He was caught, though, and he got 48 months in prison.
Right. But here's the grim irony of the whole thing. He's in a San Diego jail, which is, right near the Mexican border.
So the system designed to punish him
Becomes a massive networking event. It connects him directly with the cartels. When he's deported back to Canada in 2011, he's not some amateur anymore. He's hardened, he's institutionalized, and now he is extremely well connected.
And this is where things just explode in scale.
Completely. He links up directly with the Sinaloa Cartel of Chapo's organization, which all came out in another huge sting called Operation Harrington.
Okay, we need to pause here because the numbers are they're staggering. Authorities now allege he oversees a billion-dollar organization.
And that he's trafficking up to 60 metric tons of cocaine per year.
60 metric tons.
That's how you earn a name like El Jefe, the boss. And with that kind of power comes a new level of violence, a chilling pivot.
Like the mistaken identity murders of Jagtar and Harbhajan Sidhu in 2023.
And then even more terrifying is the execution of a federal witness, Jonathan Acevedo Garcia. He was shot in a restaurant in Medellin, Colombia, just this year, 2025.
Wait, a hit in Medellin? That's deep in cartel territory. How does a Canadian snowboarder get that kind of reach?
It suggests an authority far beyond just being a middleman. That is the power of a true kingpin.
And he had enablers, professionals. This past November, Phase 2 of Operation Giant Slalom led to the arrest of his Canadian lawyer, Deepak Paradkar.
And the charges are unbelievable. He's accused of advising Wedding to murder that witness and of helping him spy on clients he wanted to kill. The world is finally closing in, though. The U.S. Treasury has sanctioned him, cutting him off from the financial system, and the reward for his capture. It's been jumped up to $15 million.
So, to bring it all together for you, law enforcement officials are now comparing RyanWedding, the kid who wanted an Olympic medal, to a modern-day Pablo Escobar.
A modern El Chapo. It draws this stark, unbelievable line from that failure on the ski slopes to this global manhunt.
And if he's ever brought to justice, I think the real takeaway for you to consider is this. What does it say about the allure of crime that a successful driven Olympic athlete would trade it all for this? What's so powerful that it makes risking everything for that kind of power seem worth it?